Lots of new rumors are going around involving Ronda Rousey, so we'll see what's new with her. We'll also check out some big comments from Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, and more. Let's start things off with Ronda Rousey because there's a lot of story development and rumor going around right now with her that has fans asking lots of questions. So Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler have been paired up for a majority of Ronda's second run with the company. Ronda and Shayna are close friends in real life and always wanted to work with each other in WWE, but they barely just missed each other during Ronda's first run in WWE. Ronda left WWE right after WrestleMania 35 in 2019, and Shayna Baszler would end up getting called up to the main roster in early 2020. So they were close to almost crossing paths, but it obviously didn't happen there. But it did happen during Ronda's second run. Even when Ronda was the SmackDown Women's Champion, Shayna Baszler was right there by her side. And once Ronda dropped the SmackDown Women's title, Ronda and Shayna's main focus shifted to winning the Women's Tag Team titles. They had an impressive showing as a tag team at WrestleMania when they won the Women's Tag Team Showcase. Then, it was only a few weeks after that where they finally accomplished their main goal and became Women's Tag Team Champions. Ronda and Shayna would then follow that up by unifying their titles with the NXT Women's Tag Team titles as well, which was instantly followed up by the returning Liv Morgan. That set up Ronda and Shayna versus Liv and Raquel for the tag team titles. And when we first talked about this matchup, we discussed how it makes sense for Ronda and Shayna to easily retain their titles since their title reign was still pretty young. But to everyone's surprise, things took a big turn in many ways at Money in the Bank. Ronda and Shayna were absolutely dominating Liv Morgan and focusing their attacks on her injured shoulder. Shayna went to tag in a fresh Ronda Rousey, but Shayna comes right back into the ring to brutally attack Ronda Rousey and betray her. Shayna destroyed Ronda and left the ring, which Liv and Raquel capitalize on by hitting some moves on Ronda and securing the win for the tag team titles. Liv Morgan was the one who picked up the pinfall victory over Ronda Rousey. It's Liv's third win over Ronda Rousey over the last calendar year, so a big stat there for Liv. Fans also quickly discovered that Shayna Baszler was doing a lot of storytelling and foreshadowing through her ring gear. Shayna's recent few gears have been themed after Warhammer 40k, and within that word, the colors Shayna wore at Money in the Bank represented betrayal. So Shayna was hinting at the moment from the second she stepped out in the arena. If Shayna continues theming her gears after Warhammer, and if she does have a match with Ronda Rousey, it's looking like the gear for that match could be an all-black gear for Shayna. But getting back to Shayna's betrayal on Ronda, some fans feel like the moment just felt a bit rushed, random, and out of place at Money in the Bank. Not to mention that this betrayal now adds to the long history and strain of bad luck for those women's tag team titles. But there may be a solid reason why the split felt a bit rushed. Reports are now claiming that Ronda Rousey's on her way out of the WWE, and that exit date is quickly approaching. The exact date of Ronda Rousey's final appearance still isn't known, but fans are speculating and wondering if it could possibly be SummerSlam. And assuming that it is, then that's why WWE had to step on the gas a bit for Ronda and Shayna's feud. Not only did Ronda and Shayna want to work together as a tag team in WWE, they also wanted to face each other, so it looks like they're finally getting that wish. And Shayna may very well be Ronda's final feud and opponent inside the WWE ring. With all the rumors and buzz about Ronda Rousey being on her way out of WWE, fans have already begun wondering if Ronda versus Shayna could feature a loser leaves WWE sort of stipulation for their match, and maybe that'll explain Ronda's exit. That's a possibility for sure. Or they can just have Shayna brutally attack Ronda Rousey after the match and have that be the last time that Ronda Rousey gets seen in the WWE ring. That would be a huge moment, and obviously it would be Ronda Rousey putting over Shayna Baszler in a major way there. If Shayna Baszler turns out to be the one who forced Ronda Rousey out of WWE, it's going to set up Shayna in a major way and leave her a lot of momentum to get back in the world title scene. A lot of fans forget that Shayna Baszler was once an extremely scary and unstoppable force in NXT. So, is taking Ronda Rousey out of WWE the first step in Shayna returning to her true roots and getting her edge back? It seems like big things are quickly coming up on the horizon for Shayna Baszler. Let's get into some topics with Cody Rhodes because there's a lot to go over there with him. Cody Rhodes made headlines for his comments at the Money in the Bank press conference. He was asked about the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and if winning that title would count as finishing his story of winning a WWE World title. Cody Rhodes gave all the credit in the world to Seth Rollins and the World Heavyweight title, but he said that winning that title doesn't count as finishing the story. Cody Rhodes said that winning the WWE title, the exact title that his father didn't get his hands on, is what counts as finishing his story. And this is basically what fans already figured. But it's nice to have some confirmation and clarity from Cody Rhodes. He said that winning the world title would be nice, but that's not what his mission's about. So those remarks right there obviously could be hinting at another meeting down the line between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. And right as Cody Rhodes made those comments, there was just a report going around about how Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes is currently one of the rumored main events for WrestleMania 40. So if that rumor is true, Cody has another opportunity to finish his story at next year's WrestleMania. And maybe that's the moment where it goes down at. Sure, Roman will be in year 4 of his title reign, but who knows what things would look like at that point in time. Maybe Roman literally has no bloodline members by his side anymore and is more vulnerable than ever before, while Cody, on the other hand, could be stronger than ever before. He spent the last year picking up wins over Brock Lesnar and other big superstars, and finally coming back to Roman Reigns even better than he was at WrestleMania 39. That could be what they're setting up here, so Roman and Cody could once again be on another collision course to face each other in 2024. And in other Cody Rhodes related news, WWE teased another big future feud for Cody Rhodes on the July 3rd edition of Raw. After defeating Dominic Mysterio at Money in the Bank, Cody Rhodes came out and appeared to be ready to exchange some words with his old rival Seth Rollins. But Cody was barely able to speak a word before he was interrupted by Brock Lesnar. So there's a lot to take in there from this moment as well. Had Brock Lesnar never came out, Cody Rhodes possibly could have reignited his feud with Seth Rollins, this time for the World Heavyweight title. Despite Cody saying that winning the title doesn't count as finishing his story, he still wants an opportunity to get his hands on the title either way, for sure. So it looks like this was moments away from happening. Cody defeated Seth Rollins 3 straight times in 2022. So you just know that he probably feels like he has Seth Rollins numbered and likes the odds against him. But Brock Lesnar played spoiler for that situation. Brock's return is confirmation to everyone's speculation that Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar will have their 3rd match with each other at SummerSlam. A SummerSlam meeting between the both of them is something that's been rumored to happen for a while now, and it will apparently have a special stipulation as well. But assuming that Cody Rhodes takes care of Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, it looks like that feud could give him the momentum needed to go after Seth Rollins and the World Heavyweight title. So considering it was already teased and how he could possibly score a big SummerSlam win over Brock Lesnar, it looks like Cody versus Seth could pick back up sometime in the near future after SummerSlam. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.